Hello! What we're doing here, that was a mistake, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hang on, let me skip the control and close that. What we're doing here, guys, on the channel is this is my playthrough because WWE Payback 2013 TW19. Now the reason it's tagged TW19 is I made it, right? That stands for Tom Williams 19. To get the right length. But I posted this up on the WWE online service on the PlayStation 3. So if you've got PlayStation 3, please go on and download it. But let's play it. Right, what it is it's the matches from the pay-per-view coming up on Sunday, WWE Payback, and I've done all the matches, and it's all open for you guys to do the results. So I'm going to do my playthrough of it now, and you guys can sit back and enjoy as I play through every match that's happening this Sunday, and I'll be playing as who I think's going to win. Okay? Let's get on with it. So obviously, every match is set so any competitor can win with any win condition, just so that you're open to make your own decision. This should be an awesome matchup between these two men. What it's all about, guys, is this one is basically I've set this up so that every match will happen as is in the pay-per-view. I pulled a card off WrestleZone.com, but obviously the only thing is I don't know what order the matches on the show are going to be in. I'm unable to tell you what order they're going to be, so I've had to take an educated guess based on recent pay-per-views and how WWE about certain divisions and whatnot. But obviously, guys, the first match, obviously, we're doing Dean Ambrose, Kane, with its championship on the line. Remember, you can download this from the WWE online service. What's this, running from Daniel Bryan? Yeah, I wrote in that because the way I see it is I figure Bryan's going to run in and cost Kane the match by mistake. This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, I can't remember how to do this. Yeah, I think Bryan's going to win during the match and it's going to cost Kane the win. Because whilst running to try and help Kane, but he's going to end up doing something wrong, distracting Kane and whatnot, and it will result in those. As the United States World Wrestling Entertainment. I know this match is taking a bit longer than you would hope, but obviously I'm going to do these matches as is. I'm doing the whole thing, live commentary recording, the whole pay-per-view I'm doing. It could be a couple of hours, this could be, but the whole pay-per-view, all 8 matches, and I even stuck a little special thing in there for those of you who watch NXT. I stuck a little special thing in there that I think might happen, that I will of course draw attention to when it happens. But I think Dean Ambrose is going to win. He's going to beat Kane, but I think it's going to lead more towards the potential of a feud between Kane and Bryan, and I think Kane is going to be, well, not necessarily screwed out of it in a here's Daniel Bryan to ruin the match, but more in a I'm here to help you, Kane, but something goes wrong and Kane ends up losing. Something along those lines, anyway. But that's sort of the way I see this one going. I know this one's taken quite some time, but hey, Kane's a big bastard. To be 13 in a very long time, but I wanted to do this because I figured this would be a fun little game to play with you guys. to have the option of you guys, because here's what I want you guys to do, right? I want you to go onto the PlayStation Network if you have WWE13 and online access on the PlayStation, right? I want you to download this storyline. I want you to play through it yourself, record yourself doing that, and post it on YouTube as a video response to this here video that you're watching right now. And I will open. I'm setting this video up with I'll set this video up with access to people to post their responses, and all your responses I'll post. I'm gonna lose, aren't I? But why is he getting signature? I'm winning, I think. Bloody hell, Kane! Come on. I can't reverse him for like love my money. I'll do something about that thing. I'm gonna have to run away, I think. Right, if he tombstones or chokes on me, that could be it. I downloaded all these cores that I'm using as the highest rated version of every core of the cores that I needed that I could find. So you guys will see some of them are good, some of them are bad. I really have forgotten all of the moves for this game. How the hell do you run now? Run. Come on, Ambrose. Come on, Ambrose. I should have practiced with this game before I started this, but it's been a long while since I played this game.
And he gets back in. And did you hear the impact on that kick? Collar and elbow battling for control.
I'm getting there. I just can't remember all of the moves, but obviously, who do you guys think is going to win the match? Do you think it'll be Dean Ambrose of the Shield, or do you think we'll put the WWE United States belt on the big red machine, Kane? That's what I need to know. Now, if you guys aren't in the mood of shooting video of you playing this, that's absolutely fine. That's something cool that Dean Ambrose can do. I've just remembered how to run. Right. If you guys want to post your results for the pay-per-view in the comment section, that's cool. But the way I see it, guys, is if you're up for it, make a video and it can go up as a video response. That's fine. Or just comment in the comment section, however you want to do it. But I'm going to do the whole pay-per-view. Cracking ring escape there from Dean Ambrose.
Looks like we're going back inside.
What's he doing? He's smashing Kane in the head. He's in the ring. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? No, he's going for a pin. 1, 2. Oh, Kane kicks out. And finish. That's got to be it, right? Come on. 1, 2. No way! Kane kicked out Ambrose's finish. Oh, bloody hell. I am playing this on hard difficulty for the first match. But obviously, what do you guys think? Whatever you guys think is going to happen, I need to know. Comment section below is the way you can do it. Alternatively, you can just make yourself a video. But I'll talk about the Shield a bit now. Remember, I don't know. I'm not an indie wrestling fan at all. I'm not one of the indie darling fans or one of them. So I don't do that. I like storyline, and I've really got into the Shield and recently, and I do hope that all three of them keep hold of their championship belts at Payback in their respective matches. Kane's a lot tougher than I expected, but I don't know how I've made a man in a mask bleed, to be honest, guys. But yeah, I hope Yuki holds on to his belt, and that's why, in my run through of the pay-per-view, that's the plan. If I can beat the monster. Because this is how I want Kane to be when he wrestles Ambrose at the pay-per-view, right? This unbeatable beast is what I want from Kane. I want Kane to be this untouchable, complete monster. But guys, with that, I think that'll be the end of the match. So, Dean Ambrose defends the United... What the hell, Kane? Really? That's 2 finishes you've had now, mate. Wow. But like and comment on this video to let me know what you think of the idea of doing this for every pay-per-view. But remember, hell, I might even do some TNA pay-per-views if you guys demand it. I will look into doing it. I'll download the TNA, but I'll have to download the whole TNA roster. The reason I did the WWE one is half the roster I've already got anyway. But remember, guys, you know, I'll do this for TNA pay-per-views if you want. I'll do this for Punny's pay-per-views, but you'll have to bear with me on stuff like that because it will all be cause. Whereas with a WWE pay-per-view like this one, 90% of the roster I've already got. Come on, Dean, get up. Oh, fuck off! So yeah, I think Dean Ambrose is going to win. The game thinks Kane is. There we go. But I did try. You guys saw it, and it was on a high difficulty. But so yeah, I think Dean Ambrose will win. So we'll go into our end of match condition. Anyone can win, obviously, but we'll go into the next match. Now, the next match, which we'll see, I believe is the Shield tag team match. The Shield, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins versus the team of Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. Now, I think this match will back the US title match because I think the Shield will run in at some point. Like they did at the last pay-per-view, I think this will happen again. So that's why I think this match is going to be in this position. And as for who's going to win, well, you'll soon see, won't you? But you know, that I wasn't supposed to lose that match, honestly. But you know how it is. Kane is a difficult guy to beat, but I mean necessary because I think these guys will come out at the end of the match to celebrate with their defending champion and all that, and then I think that we'll go straight into the tag team championship match. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. Yes, yes, himself, Daniel Bryan, the weak link of the WWE Tag Team Championship belts on the line. That's what I think is going to happen because I think this match will be one hell of a match. Kane at ringside, but I'm going to. But you know, I'm going to play as Rollins. I'm going to call for the tag and get myself in there. I put Daniel Bryan in his white attire just because I think it looks better than his red one.
Don't expect a lot of mercy to be shown here.
I don't know why I did that, but you know.
And he brings his leg crashing down.
Tag me in! Tag me in! Tag! I want to come in, but I put Kane at ringside because I want Kane to be sort of brooding around at ringside, disappointed that he lost. You know, smashing shit at ringside. I want Kane to be like there, and I want Kane then to be sent away from ringside. Sent away from ringside for causing too much carnage. About 5 minutes in the match, 15-20 minutes. But that's what I think needs to happen in this match. But I'm obviously playing as a Shield because I don't see any fucking point in taking those belts away from the Shield. God damn it, son. Don't take those belts off the Shield. They've only had them 5 minutes and it's for them to keep hold of them. But I think Brian has to be, like, majorly in charge during the match. He needs to lead the thing. Randy Orton doesn't need to beat the Shield. He doesn't even need to look good in this match, right? Because Randy Orton has got a permanent spot on the roster, whatever he does. Right? He could take a crap in Stephanie McMahon's handbag, and I think WWE might think twice about firing him. So, I think this match has got to be all about Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's got to look fantastic. It was spoken about on Live Audio Wrestling, one of my favourite podcast radio shows that I listen to, where that Daniel Bryan is written in to be facing John Cena at a pay-per-view coming up. I think it was Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship in a face versus face kind of thing. So obviously, if that's the plan, you don't want to put the tag titles on Bryan and Orton because you've already done an odd coupley tag team thing with Kane initially when Hell No started. So what you've got to do with this is you've got to have the Shield get absolutely tarred in, beaten down, right? But come back and win, right? But Bryan needs to do a lot of the work. I love that thing that Bryan's been doing, where he pretty much it was in a 6-man, and he pretty much destroyed the entire Shield on his own, right? But didn't, because obviously things then went wrong, and that's how it's got to be, right? Bryan needs to sort of. Why couldn't I tag then? Bryan needs to sort of be the guy who looks strong during the match, but doesn't win. Randy Orton is as his tag team partner. I mean, obviously they're trying to do the odd coupley thing, but Randy Orton doesn't need it, right? Randy Orton can just sort of exist in the mid card and not really have a problem. But here's the way I see it going. I see the match going something along the lines of this, with them two doing their best to work well as a tag team, but not doing all that well. And the Shield obviously being the better team because they are actually a team. Kane's chasing me. But that's the way I see it. I see the Shield eventually being able to outclass these guys and beat them, but on some sort of beat them clean, but because of a mistake. I think Ambrose might well be on the side too. I just put him in this match because I just
Yeah, that's why they call it the championship advantage. You can lose the match, but still keep the title.
I think this one's going to be a brutal match, something like we're doing here. People jumping about, throwing themselves at each other. Honestly, you can see somebody going through the crowd barrier because that's what Reigns does. Possibly even the Shield winning by count because Bryan gets through the crowd barrier. But in this instance, I'm just going to play this match as best I can. I'm already 1-0 because I've already lost one. But yeah, here's the way it needs to go, right? The Shield need to win the match by defeating. I think they need to pin Orton. They need to pin Orton because Bryan can't. I don't think Bryan can afford another loss. Whilst it does help his weak link thing, right? If they keep beating him, then it's not going to do him any good in the long run. It's not going to do Daniel Bryan any good in the long run if the Shield if he's the one who keeps taking the pin. He's really, really over with the fans, so I think what you do is you have him do the majority of the work in the match, but you have it come to nothing in the long run. You know, you have the Shield work together as a more solid tag team, and are able to take them down just on pure tag team ability alone, because the Shield do work as a very good tag team. But that's the way I see it going. You have to have the Shield do the best that they can as a team. So what's this dude's signature? I've never used any of these cores, so what's my signature then? It seemingly isn't anything that I can do front facing, and we both just died, haven't we? Brian hasn't moved for ages. There we go. Alright, okay, so it's that thing. That's cool. Team move. Awesome. Right, so that's the way I see this one going, guys. Awesome. But yeah, hope you guys are with me on this, that the Shield need to defend the championships. But I think they need to pin Randy Orton, really, because I think that's better in the long run. It's better in the, I don't know how he did that, but I think it's better in the long run for Randy Orton to take the defeat, especially if Daniel Bryan's going to be going for a championship, world championship shot against John Cena eventually. If that's the case, which I don't see why it couldn't be, because it's, you know, I think that would be a cracking match still. I think Bryan takes the majority of the hammering. He hammers the Shield, but in the long run, the Shield get the victory. What the hell's that move? That was cool. Yeah, so obviously it's the first time I played with most of these cores, because I downloaded them this morning for this recording, but I want you guys to sort of post your playthroughs of this storyline. I say storyline, it's not that much of a storyline really. It's a I think somebody has to break the label lock as well, and to just sort of, you know, Daniel Bryan needs to do, you know, refusing to tag Randy Orton in, saying that because he's the weak link, because I'm the weak link, because Bryan thinks he is the weak link, he himself, that he will do all the work to prove that he isn't. That was close. So that's how it's got to be, right? Bryan has to... I'd love it if WWE brought back Blood, but I can't see it myself. But, you know, because this match is so much better because Bryan's got a face full. You know, I think I'm bleeding as well, but, you know, because this match is so brutal and very much a hard-fought fight, you know. Whoa, roll up! 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? Oh, nice one, mate. He reversed my roll up. Nice. I'm gonna Irish whip you over there, but have we got a team finisher? No, we haven't. Punch in the face a few times. Ow. But yeah, I think the Shield have to win the match with some dominance over Orton. I know I'm dominating Daniel Bryan, but I really need to win a match because I really need to win a match because I've already lost one of the matches that I called. But
he
But
does here.
be sure, guys, to put your versions of playthroughs of this up so that I can see what you guys have in mind for the show.
Championship on the line.
I've lost another one. Oh fucking hell. But yeah, I think the Shield win this one, not the other way around. I'm sorry that I'm shit at this game, but that is what it is. But the Shield have to win the match, I think. The Shield have to win the match, pinning Randy Orton. Next match coming is, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's might be the US title. I've totally forgotten my card listing to have with me during my recording, but you'll see what the match is as soon as the entrances start. But that's the way I see it, guys. Do remember that I would love you. Accompanied by AJ Lee and Biggie Langston. I know I kind of can't do that because you can only have one manager, but I think Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio will come next. Don't put too much stress on. He's back from a recent concussion, and also don't put him too high on the card. Middle of the card, and since the Shield are two big heels, the crowd get behind to win here. And that's the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to play this one as Ziggler.
Oh man, how do you beat an opponent that can do that to you?
That's the plan anyway. Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio. Obviously Alberto's got Ricardo Rodriguez, another core that I downloaded, in his corner, and Ziggler's obviously got AJ Lee and Big E. But I did AJ for this one just because I haven't actually downloaded the Big E core, and obviously I think AJ is the more. I just ran AJ over, didn't I, by mistake? But I think AJ will be. Obviously, AJ I think is Ziggler's main main sort of manager type, whereas Big E's more muscle, and obviously I think AJ is more important to his stuff because she does really draw attention at the right moment, you know, and she does do this sort of stuff that she's doing in this match, hopping up at the apron, getting the ref's attention, and of course she would. She's a beautiful young lady, and she doesn't wear much clothes. Mainly because she's a beautiful young lady. But, you know, I think Ziggler's winning this one. There was no sense in taking that title off Ziggler. They were able to keep the belt. They were able to keep the belt on Ziggler while he was out, so I don't see any sense in having Del Rio immediately win the title, because if they were going to put the belt on Del Rio, if they were going to put the world title on Del Rio, I think they'd have done it, and sort of they'd have done it by taking the belt from Ziggler, taking the belt from him while he was out, so sort of like having him have to forfeit the title or something, because he was gone for a couple of weeks, you know. So if they were going to sort of put the belt on Del Rio, why would they wait until Ziggler was fit and healthy to come back and put the title on the line, when they could have just taken it from him by saying, well, Dolph Ziggler's not healthy enough to be the champion, so therefore we're having him surrender it, you know. But that's how I see it going. Ricardo there paying off for Alberto. Hoping I'd made this one quite a short match, but we are up on half an hour out of this series, but it's less of a series and more of a one-off. But like do other pay-per-views. I've said it before and I've said it again. I am all for doing other pay-per-views. I'm not going to like do Chikara or anything, but I will honestly, if you guys want me to do a TNA pay-per-view, I'll definitely look at doing it. I don't play this game much anymore, so it'll give this game an opportunity of getting some play, so I'm all for it. if you guys want me to do this as a regular series. But obviously, let me know whether you want me to do this as a regular series of just WWE pay-per-views, WWE and TNA, or not, or whatever. You know, let me know what you want me to do. I'm definitely gonna do it for all of the WWE pay-per-views, but I'm not totally sure yet if I'll do this as a series for TNA, because I haven't watched TNA in a while, but I do watch sort of like highlight clips and stuff, so it will be an excuse for me to get back into TNA. But here we go, 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler wins by defeating Alberto Del Rio, and yeah, he defends his World Heavyweight Championship cleanly. Celebrates with his beautiful young girlfriend. I wish we could put clothes on AJ, but I don't like that the managers are in the ring at ringside in the wrestling gear. I really hope something for WWE 2K14 for them to do is to give everybody a casual outfit. Well, I say casual, sort of like their clothed outfit. You know, whether that for like the likes of Sheamus is a t-shirt over his trunks, or in the case of like women, an outfit that they wear backstage, you know, and give us the ability to modify that a little bit by the colour thing, or even to completely change it. But I think everyone should have that so that when people are ringside, they're not in their ring gear, wrestling gear. Terrible Caitlyn core, but it's the best core I could find. It's Caitlyn versus AJ Lee for the WWE, and I will be playing this match as AJ Lee. Caitlyn, it's about bloody time they got the belt off Caitlyn. Caitlyn's never on the TV show apart from this bloody stalker angle with that was revealed to be Biggie Lang. And I've also put this match straight after the Dolph Ziggler. I might do something like that by have Caitlyn run in and attack AJ during the Ziggler match, or whatnot, or as soon as the match ends, they're celebrating the ring and the Caitlyn's music hits or something. Because you know how WWE are, they're always trying to save time, and if they can save time by not giving one of the people an entrance because they came out with somebody for a previous match, then you know, WWE are all about doing stuff like that. I know they'd do it. I know they would. So I know AJ's got her I'm dating Daniel Bryan moveset at the moment in this game, because I haven't done much with her in this, but I don't think I've seen her have a match in a while. But I think you know, obviously I couldn't give her the jean shorts look because she's got her wrestling gear in this game, but I think she beats Caitlyn. She beats Caitlyn strong. She has to look really, really strong beating Caitlyn. Maybe even Caitlyn has a breakdown during the match, going mental, nearly hurt, nearly beating AJ, but is unable to get the job done and loses the Divas Championship to AJ relatively quickly. But obviously this match will be, I think one goes after the Dolph Ziggler, because then AJ doesn't need an entrance. And obviously saves some time if they can. In order to save time, they would they'd not have her have a ring entrance. And I can see that I can see WWE doing something like that, especially since they don't particularly care much about the Divas division. And that's something that I can see them doing. You know, I can see them just because obviously AJ's already at ringside with Dolph Ziggler, so I can't see why Ziggler's celebrating, holding his belt above his head, AJ's kissing him or whatever, and then sort of Caitlyn's music hits. We cut to AJ looking annoyed. Caitlyn comes down, possibly looking crazy because she did almost have a mental breakdown, crying about how Big E Langston broke her heart or all that stuff, but in the end I think AJ wins the match because AJ is a superior crazy chick. That'd be an interesting thing to do it. AJ's a crazy chick, so is Caitlyn now, but AJ's the superior crazy chick, and put the belt on AJ in this match here at WWE Payback 2013. Come on, stay down, you bimbo. Stay down, you bimbo. Not me. Get off me. Rope break. Nice. But yeah, I think AJ defeats Caitlyn in this match. Just based on because I think it's a better thing to do to have AJ have the championship. I think AJ's the most over WWE diva you've got at the moment. Short of Paige, of course, but they have brought Paige up. So until they bring Paige up, you keep the belt on. You keep the belt on AJ. The way I possibly see them going it long term down the line is you keep the belt on AJ until you're ready to bring Paige up. When you're ready to bring Paige up, you bring Paige up as a face. Paige is over, right? You bring Paige up as a face, and she faces off against AJ, defeating AJ, winning the championship, big celebration moment. Possibly even doing it at a pay-per-view in England. But there we go. Your winner, AJ Lee, defeats Caitlyn and wins the WWE Divas Championship. I really need a drink. But AJ wins the Divas Championship in my opinion. And the next match we've got, I think this is the triple threat match. It could be, it's probably possibly a triple threat match. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see when the match kicks off. But that's the way I see that one going. I see AJ winning the championship, defeating Caitlyn relatively quickly with possibly one of Dolph's finishes, taking the Divas title, leaving Caitlyn with nothing. That's the way I figure it goes at Payback. Intercontinental Championship match. I assume Wade Barrett's still got the IC title. I'm not entirely sure. So Wade's got it in my storyline. He's not hanging on to it though. As much as I don't really want Wade Barrett to lose, as much as I love Wade Barrett. He's English. He's one of my countrymen. I think he's losing the belt here to this man. Okay, so I haven't got the music right, but I think he's going to lose the title to Championship Triple Threat match with The Miz. Wade Barrett defending against The Miz and Curtis Axel. Again, I would have put Paul Heyman in Curtis Axel's corner, but you can't have managers in a triple threat match. That's ridiculous, I know, but unfortunately, this game doesn't want you to do that, so I'm going to play this one as Curtis Axel. I think I've got Curtis Axel's attire right. I picked the attire he used against John Cena. And this tour that I downloaded.
I can't believe this is a no disqualification match. We could see anything in this one.
Thank you for telling me that, King. I'm going to cheat now.
Where's he going?
I'm getting a weapon. What do you think I'm doing? I don't think there will be weapons in the match. I think it'll be a fair match. And obviously Paul Heyman will be at ringside. But this is just helping me out because I hate triple threat matches in this game. But yeah, I think Curtis Axel's winning this one. He seems to have had the rocket put up in by WWE. Triple H obviously is in that sort of feud kind of Triple H kind of thing with Triple H and McMahon's. He's had a win over John Cena when Ryback cost Cena the match. So I think Curtis Axel's winning this, and you put the IC title on Curtis Axel. His dad held the IC title for a long time, so what you do is you put the IC Championship on Axel, and you have Axel hold the title for longer than his father did. That's what you do, right? You put the IC title on Curtis Axel. How long did Kurt Hennig hold the title? Wasn't it a year or something like that? But however long Kurt Hennig held the IC title, because I remember Mr. Perfect, his father, did have the IC title for a long period of time. I'm not sure how long it was, but I think what you do is you have Curtis Axel outdo his dad, and you keep the IC title on him for a very, very long time. Will that be enough? And he's got to finish it. He's finishing with the perfect plex now. Nice. I didn't realise that, but obviously what you do is you have Axel win the championship and hold on to it. Can hold on to it a year, however long, you know, but you have him hold on to it and defend it at every single pay-per-view without fail. Right, he defends it at every pay-per-view without fail, but always wins. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to keep him ridiculously strong, right? Because you want to have him outdo his dad's title reign. You need to have him, possibly even have him hold the Intercontinental Champion for the longest reign ever. Now that's something you could do, is have Curtis Axel hold on to the Intercontinental Champion for the longest reign ever. I believe wasn't the longest reign Honky Tonk Man? So you have him hold on to it longer than the Mountie, longer than Mr. Perfect, and longer than the Honky Tonk Man. And then you have whoever you have defeat him then is a big star, because that Intercontinental Championship is treated well while it's with Curtis Axel. Right? 'Cause Paul Heyman puts whoever his person is with him, whoever his client is, that's what he's calling them. They are over. He treats them well, right? So what you do is you have Kurt Axel. You have Kurt Axel as the Continental Champion. Hold on to the belt for a very long time. Defend the championship at every single show, every single pay-per-view. At every show that he's on, he's there with the belt by his side. Looking ridiculously strong and talking about how he is the Intercontinental Champion. Curtis Axel wins the IC title at this pay-per-view. I don't know who he pins. Maybe he pins Miz, but he wins the belt and he holds onto the belt for a long, long time. That's how it has to be. Now the next match I'm showing you. It might be time for that. Yeah, I think it is. Is it? No, it's Punk and Jericho. This is the big match. This is the big match, I think. A lot of loading screens in this game, but unfortunately that's how it's got to be because I'm recording this with live commentary. I can't really edit it, but the next match is this one, and it's CM Punk. Obviously Paul Heyman is by his side, and he comes out to face Chris Jericho. Now, a lot of people are saying that they don't think Punk will do the match, or they don't think he'll show, or no, I think he comes back as a babyface, right? I think he comes back as a babyface. I've got Heyman in his corner for this match, but I'm going to need Heyman in his corner. But I think he comes back, right? He wins his match and then tells Heyman to get lost, because he didn't need Heyman while he was away. He doesn't need Heyman now. I think you've got to sort of start to babyface Punk, because there is no way that Punk is going to be anything other than an over super babyface in this match. and that's why I put him in the semi-main event. The WWE title, regardless, has to be the main event for me. The WWE title has to be the biggest thing on the card. Punk and Jericho has to be the semi-main event for me. Punk has to beat Jericho, and he has to beat Jericho by looking strong, right? Because Jericho's done all the build to this on his own with Heyman, right? Punk has to win this match strong. Jericho's going to be the heel here. Punk's going to be the face. Jericho's going to be trying to be heel, trying to be face, but he's going to get booed. But Punk will be the babyface, so Punk has to win this match clean and strong. Not even too much offense on Jericho's side. Punk has to just beat Chris Jericho down and make him look like an idiot for this match, I think. And that's hopefully what I get to do here.
Punk's so adept at using every part of his body as a weapon. Jericho taking a lot of damage. Oh!
That's the kind of thing I think Chris Jericho and look incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. Possibly even beating Jericho by submission. And I'll say that I think Punk could even win this by submission. But he has to beat Jericho, and he has to look strong doing it. Punk has to look really, really strong winning this match. He has to, because he's turning babyface here. At least for me, he's turning babyface. Because I don't. Punk could come out with the Chicago flag wrapped around his waist, pull down his trunks and shit on the flag, and I still think they'd cheer him. Punk is too far their bright, shiny face hero to be anything other than a face in Chicago. But I also think it's about time he turned face, right? Heyman doesn't need Punk anymore. He's got Brock Lesnar, who will be back, and he's got Kurt Axel. So I think you're diluting Heyman by having him with multiple clients, right? Brock Lesnar's gone and he's out of the way, right? So what you want to do is you want to have Heyman concentrate all of his efforts on Kurt Axel, and therefore you've got to take him away from Punk. And if you separate Punk from Heyman in any way other than just not mentioning them together again, right? Punk turns babyface because Heyman's a big heel. So I think you've got to turn Punk babyface here in this match by he wins clean and then he tells Heyman to get lost. Or something. Heyman gets into the ring to celebrate with Punk, sort of tries to hug Punk or something, and Punk just tells him to go. You know, Punk just sends him on his way. And the pain has to be shooting through his face. What an impact from that kick! Punk just sends Heyman on his way post-match because Punk has no need for Heyman's services any longer. But I think Punk wins this match by submission, taps Jericho out, big cheer from the Chicago fans, and then he sends Heyman away. So there we go, that's that match over with. And now for the big special thing, right? Here's something I think you could have. Now this is the only way I could do it. But I think after this match, look, yeah, Punk, all that, but Punk sends him away. I think post match. I think. After this match, right, you could do it this way, but I don't think you will. I think you have a Wyatt family promo. Whether they come out or not, I don't know. But I would honestly like for them to be the first three to walk out as part of the, to be the first three who walk out as part of the Lumberjacks for the Cena match. Right, and I think you have them stand in the corner, away from everyone. They don't involve themselves at all in the lumberjacking duties, right? But they just casually walk out. They come out to the ring, They don't say anything, and they just stand in the corner by the crowd barrier, right, and do nothing, and just observe. Even if they come up and stand on the corner of the stage out of the way, right, but you have them come out and you have them observe. Even if they come out from the crowd, sit down on some chairs in the corner or something, but you have them come out and have them come out and observe the Cena versus Ryback match. Now the problem I've got here, guys, is you can't do 3 stages of hell on this game. You can't do multiple people outside the ring. So for this match, I've made it a tables match. I've made this one into a tables match. But for the WWE Championship, it's a 3 stages of hell match between John Cena. Honestly, guys, Cena's defending that title. Whilst I don't like Cena. I really don't. He bores the shit out of me. I don't see any point in putting that.
In order to win, you have to put your opponent through a table.
Right, Cena has to defeat Ryback, win that championship, so he can go and against Daniel Bryan at the pay-per-view coming up. And that's the way it's got to be. As much as I would love to tell you Ryback's going to win that championship and put Cena through 100 tables, I think Cena's going to get some sort of fluke luck victory and get Ryback through a table. It's like how Sheamus won the championship against Cena way back when.
This is completely out of hand. Oh, I bet he'll second guess doing that. This is disgusting. Oh my God, what a count. Are you kidding me? That was unreal. This is completely out of hand.
I love this.
This is
the table.
disgusting.
All we can do is just sort of draw because neither of us is actually able to win.
This is completely
If we go through this, that's
disgusting.
I think Cena has to win this match.
This is completely out of hand.
Honestly, I could even repeat the thing that they did with the Cena Sheamus match by having Ryback ready to do some sort of huge dominant move on Cena through a table, and Cena kicks him in the balls or something. He falls off and goes through the table. But it doesn't establish that. It doesn't establish that Ryback is beatable by Cena. Ryback is still relatively looking monstrous.
Thousands of WWE fans in attendance.
Cena's still being kept strong by winning his match. But that's the way I see it going. This match is going to be a long part of the thing, so I'm sorry for this video being so long, guys, but it is the whole WWE pay-per-view, so I think you guys give the length of the video because of how much content I put into it. There's eight matches here, you know, but for this pay-per-view, these are the results that I see coming. And that's why I don't see any point in you having Ryback win that match. I don't see any purpose count because Ryback put himself at the table.
This is a grueling match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
But
another table has entered the match. This could be the beginning of the end for Ryback.
That's the way I see it happening. Ryback's already hurt his head. His head through the table, but that's the problem. Yeah, but that's the way I see it, guys. The way I see it is Ryback has to look completely beastly in this match, right? Look like an utter monster, but Cena has to get him through the table. Look, table part. Obviously, this was actually a three stages of doom or whatever they call them these days.
Whether you cheer him or not, John Cena evokes more emotion out of our fans than anybody in WWE history.
First match, the Lumberjack won by Ryback, and he put Cena through a wall or something, right?
from
He
behind.
puts Cena through like the crowd barrier or something, and the lumberjack's rolling back in the ring, and Ryback pins him. Then we get the table match. Ryback looks like a monster. It looks like it's going to be 2-0 to Ryback, but unfortunately, Ryback loses to the thing that I mentioned to you guys. He's about to throw Cena through. Cena kicks him in the Cena kicks him in
Where's the
the
table?
Cena
Assemble that
kicks him in
thing.
the 1-2 Sputnik button,
At what point
and
can we let those thoughts creep in of what
yeah,
do I have to do to put this match to rest?
Cena like that.
I don't know as a WWE
That's
superstar if you
basically.
ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
There is no sense
We're
in
in the midst of a
keeping
WWE. No
in putting that
disqualification.
belt
Watch out.
on
Oh,
Ryback.
stopped at the last
It'd be
second.
amazing to have Ryback with a championship, and I don't like seeing champion.
Oh man,
No
right on the
point
button.
in
And
making
Cena wants
Ryback the
two.
champion. He's not
Look how
ready.
slow he
He
is to
really is.
recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Ryback has the
So you
headlock.
keep the belt on Cena and you do Cena versus Bryan.
With the championship at stake, he's been set up again.
That's not gonna work. I've got the finisher,
There goes
but whatever.
Ryback. Back up to
Try
the
all you
top
might,
rope.
mate.
Oh
Good grief. That could be a catastrophic mistake.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
like the
Cena
looks of
beats
this.
Ryback in that tables part of the match.
Oh, they hit him with the
And we come to
table.
the ambulance match.
After a
It's
match like
two
this,
on. It's
you're
two to
sore from
two.
head to toe the next
So
day.
what you do is you
Waiting on the
have
table again.
um you
I
have
can't believe
Cena.
everything that's transpired thus far.
Oh my gosh.
Cena's still the champ.
I won, but Ryback's flying. You have Cena win the tables part of the match, and then we come to the ambulance match. And in the ambulance, Cena wins it, possibly with help, but Cena is able to defeat Ryback and knock the monkey off of his back. And then finally, the pay-per-view closes with Cena celebrating, holding the championship, and then the camera just swerves down to show that the Wyatt family are still watching, and Bray Wyatt's got some sort of smirk on his face, and that's it. Right? Wyatt says nothing, doesn't speak a fucking word at the pay-per-view, says nothing. Right? Absolutely nothing. Not a sentence. Everyone's wondering, oh, what's John Cena first or something, right? And that's it. You build up to the Raw when the WWE can decide to do whatever they want to do with it. But that's the way I see it. So guys, go onto the PlayStation Network. Find WWE Payback 2013 TW19 if you're on the PlayStation Network. Download it, play it, record yourself playing it, and put the video up on YouTube as a video response to this video. So thank you guys. I have been Tom. This is WWE 13. Payback is this Sunday, and I hope to see you guys posting your video responses to the channel very soon. Thank you guys for watching. Do remember to like and comment on the videos to let me know that you've watched it and let me know if you've enjoyed it. Also remember that if you want more content like this, you need only subscribe to the channel, and I will deliver that content to you on a daily basis. So thank you guys for watching. This has been the WWE 2013 Payback semi-early review playthrough pay-per-view. Do remember that it is online, available for you every day of the week to play. So thank you guys for watching. Goodbye, my friends. Love you all.